Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to this new week's podcast and live session. Yeah, it's actually good to see you guys and have you guys join me. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, just use the chat box so I'll be sure everybody's hearing me. If you can hear me, just use the chat box. I'll be waiting. Perfect, loud and clear. Yeah. All right. So, uh, we're not doing so much. We're not doing so much today. It's just the usual. Just the usual. I'm expecting now. Okay, quick one. We will start with gold. I called out this trade, but I didn't take it based on. I was waiting for price to actually activate the the order, but then it didn't activate, so I missed it. I missed it with about just few pips, about let's say almost 3 pips from our entry, right? So what I'll be doing today is still looking at it and not doing so much. So on gold, what am I expecting? Let's go down to the weekly. You guys know I like to analyze from the weekly to the daily, the 4 hours, then my entry, either 15 minutes or 5 minutes, right? So for today, we'll be looking at it from here. Now, we saw the last week we had, or rather a few weeks ago, we had a spike from this point and we've been finding it very difficult. Let me take this out. So we'll see it. So now we've been saying that we've been finding it difficult to break this high. So now we're going to have our weekly high somewhere around here, right? We'll have our weekly high around here. Sorry, let me adjust this downward. So, okay, we'll have our weekly high around here. And let me take it up a little bit. Yes, okay. So we have our weekly high here, and obviously this will be our weekly low, right? So our weekly low. So now we've spotted out our weekly highs and our weekly lows. So what do we expect? Now we're looking to see where price is going to take out. We'll look at the direction of the market, obviously. So now we've seen, okay, on the daily now, found it very difficult. Found it difficult to break above this daily high also. We saw an equal low here as our last week, which we already took out now like this. We've taken out our equal low, meaning price, we want to see price give us, price has given us a high, low, lower high, lower low. Now I'm looking forward. Please, if your mic is on, just mute your mic. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay, so as I was saying, now we're looking to see a lower high, then another lower low. That is why I said I'm expecting a buy short term, right? So now we can also see that, okay, the way price is shrinking around this area is actually either would see price come back towards this region before it sell off, or price might just continue selling off from here. But this was the first one I called this morning that I was expecting to buy, but I didn't take it. I didn't take the trade because it didn't activate. It faded my entry, so I didn't take the trade. And you guys already know on Mondays I hardly trade. I just come out here to give you guys direction on how to navigate the market, right? So now that's for what's the name? Gold. We've also seen nothing much is happening in the market. The market is actually just trying to settle after holidays. Now, those people, the market makers, the big boys actually knew that a lot of people will take break. That's why the market didn't really move. And you saw that market was lagging and just was a little bit choppy past few weeks. It was just not giving a clear direction, plus the high impact news we've been having so far. right? So that was why market makers knew that a lot of people went on holiday. So they just used this period. A lot of people used to resume to just use them for liquidity. So at this point now, what I'm expecting, overall, I'm saying that gold is bearish. To me, I'm saying gold is bearish. I'm expecting more bears, like more bearish moves than a bullish move. We've seen a liquidity here that I'm expecting to take out. You guys saw what I said on this channel. I was like, on the channel when I sent out this trade first before, I mean, this projection, I was like, I'm expecting to see price take out liquidity, sweep out liquidity at like from the upside. I was expecting price to sweep out liquidity from the upside, and which just played out now. And you guys can see how this guy is just moving down with speed. But now I'm not taking this trade. But if I get an opportunity, if we're on this live session and we get an opportunity, we'll jump on the trade without wasting time. So let's go down to the 30 minutes. Let's see what's happening there. Now I'm still saying that price is at this point is still refusing to break this area. So maybe if anything might just happen, we might just probably see a spike, then continue going down to sweep out a lot of liquidity. You get to sweep out a lot of liquidity because obviously I'm very sure a lot of people will be saying this sell also. A lot of people will be saying this sell. A lot of people will be saying this sell. And now the market is going to trap a lot of quick sellers, people that were proud. I guess a lot of people will be selling from this point, those that trade trend line strategy. Now, don't get me wrong, every strategy works so long you're making profit out of it and you're making money from it. It is cool. You must not always trade the edge strategy. For those trading trend line strategy, you guys can see that at this point when you were selling, market refused and was buying. Now that was why I just waited. I wanted to see price just to break this region and continue before it sell down and continue again. So might see a spike to the upside before we continue selling. But for now, I'm not doing anything on this guy. So what's next? We're going to go to GBP USD, right? GBP USD. So now for GBP USD, we'll go back to the weekly as usual, my normal pattern. So we'll see things from the higher perspective, right? See things from the higher perspective. You guys can see how I marked out these places, this point. Let me use a different one so we'll see it. Normally, I like using Wanda, but let's go back to Wanda. Sorry, let's just go back to Wanda because I already started my analysis there. So normally, okay, you guys have seen how I marked out my weekly high, my weekly low, and now the weekly low was taken out with this spike down and continue. A lot of people now will be expecting to continue buying. We want to be buying, but I have different reasons to say I'm bearish on this guy because for some weeks now I've been bullish on the dollar pair, been bullish on dollar, and you guys know I always say whenever the dollar is bearish, that's DXY. If DXY is bearish, gold GBP USD and Euro USD will be bullish. Now I'm not going to DXY. I'm just giving you different reasons why I'm seeing a bearish. I'm expecting a bearish move, right? So on this guy, we've seen a weekly high, we've seen the weekly low. Let's go to the daily so we don't waste much time. And for those people that have or want me to analyze any pair for them, just put it in the chat box. After analyzing these three pairs, I will be looking into analyzing other pairs with you guys as you guys want, as it pleases you guys. Now, at this point, now what am I expecting? I'm expecting to see the market range for now. I'm expecting to see the market range for now, right? Yeah, Euro USD. I'm coming to Euro USD. I can see it. I can see your what you just sent in the chat box. I can see it. Euro USD will come to Euro USD after the GBP USD. So now for GBP USD, I want to see price just consolidate. Like so, we'll see price do something like this. Come back here, consolidate for a bit, right? Then continue selling. So now what we'll be doing here, if at all we'll be taking any trade, we'll just be moving with what the market is saying. With caution. While we're trading all these guys, we'll be trading it with caution. Let me take out this guy. So we'll be taking out this, okay? I'm expecting to see price go up to this point, sell. But overall, we are bearish, in my opinion, right? In my opinion, we are bearish overall. So let's see the daily. Let's go back to the daily so that I will also map out some places, and so we'll see. So we can see that, okay, at this point now, price has given us a daily low, right? Now, this daily low is something of great interest to me. So we have a daily low here and we have a daily high here that I want to see price take out. I want to see price take out, like I said here, I want to see price take out this daily high before we continue to sell into this demand zone, right? I want to see price sell into this demand zone, then buy for a bit. You get, that's what I'm expecting to actually do. I want price to take out liquidity from this top. And when we take out liquidity from this top, we sell back to this region, then activate the demand zone, then probably we continue to the upside, then sell. Overall, I'm seeing a bearish market on this guy. Let's go to the 4 hours so we don't waste much time. You guys can still put your the pairs you want me to help you guys analyze, and we'll do this together as we always do. So you guys already know Echo is active. So back to what I was saying, right? Now I'm expecting, you guys can already see how price is already shrinking and trying to consolidate. Now we'll mark it out from this schematic box. I'm going to put a schematic box here, right? I'll put a schematic box. So, okay, so this is it. You can see how price is just going into this region. It has not broken this region. It has not broken this region. It has not broken this support. It has not broken this resistance. It's just going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So I'm expecting it to still come back to this point and come back here. That's my opinion. But then overall, we are bearish. You guys can remember when I was saying I want to see price come into this place. How many of you can remember that I said I want to see about 500 pips move? How many of you can still remember last year when I said I was expecting to see a 500 pip move to the upside? When I said, those of you that are just joining for the first time, welcome, welcome. But for those that have been on this live session, that have always been joining my live session, you guys remember when I said, okay, yes, we do. Okay, I do, fine. You guys can see how price delivered in this region. Now, what I'm expecting it to sell off. But then before selling off, it will have to build up liquidity around here, right? It will have to build up liquidity first for people that want to continue buying. Now it wants to trap a lot of buyers around here and a lot of sellers around here. And once that happens, it takes out the buyers, takes out the sellers, and continue moving to the downside, right? That is what I'm expecting for GBP USD, right? Are you guys following me? If you guys are understanding what I'm saying, let me just see you put it in the chat box. Help me put number 5 in the chat box so I'll be sure everybody's following me. Put number 5 in the chat box. Put number 5 in the chat box. Put number 5 in the chat box. Put number 5 in the chat box, so I'll be sure everybody's following me. I want to be sure everybody's following me. Cool. Number 5, fine. Number 5, that's fine. My people are active. So now at this point, we'll be going to Euro USD, and at that point, we'll probably, if we get an opportunity, then we type OT law. All right, guys. So at this point, let's jump into Euro USD, because for now I've not seen any opportunity on this guy. The market is still just playing around, so we might want to scalp a buy on GBP USD, but for now let's just jump into Euro USD first. We'll come back to this guy when if we get a chance. So Euro USD, right? Euro USD. Okay, now you guys can see, as of last week I called this on the VIP. No. Please, if your mic is turned on, please help me mute. Thank you. So back to what I was saying. As of last week, I called this for most of my mentees, and I sent it out I sent out this thing on my VIP channel. Sent it out for everybody to participate. So it was a pending order and it got activated, and you guys can see how this should be. This is a 10 pips as usual. I don't use big stop loss. So a 10 pips to catch, this should be 1:4 thereabout. I don't know, I can't remember. So, but then now what I'm expecting, I want to see price also come back down to this region. No much stress. You guys can see what I said here. At this point, I was saying I want to see price come here, buy and sell. Now it has activated, it has bought to this region. So now what am I expecting? I'm expecting to see price. Now I was supposed to start buying from this point, but this is Echo and this is trade by edge, where profit making is our hobby and withdrawal is our what? Our lifestyle. So we have to wait for the best price to buy. We have to wait for price to deliver at a discounted price to buy for us. So we want price to come towards this region. I'm very sure that, okay, come. Once price gets to this place, if you hit our stop loss, we don't have any other trade here than the market to continue going down. Mind you, I said I'm bearish on GBP USD. And if I'm bearish on GBP USD, meaning I'm also bearish on Euro USD. But whatever buy I'm seeing right now is a short-term buy. I want price to deliver into this fair value gap. There's a fair value gap around here. So I want price to deliver into this fair value gap. And once price delivers into this fair value gap, at some point, price might want to also go up to an extreme and sell, but then I'm still waiting. Overall, we're bearish. Now, let's do the trend line strategy for those people that trade trend line, right? You guys can see that, okay, from here to here, what are you saying? It's still bearish. If you even draw your trend line from here, right? You guys can still see it's still, but from now, for me, I'm still expecting to see price coming to this point, buy for a bit, short-term buy, then continue selling. I am bearish on GBP USD, Euro USD, and on gold. I am bearish on those guys. So for now, I'll wait for price to come into this region. Then I'll see how price reacts off around this region. The price should deliver at a very good price around this region and it meets all my confidence. I'm taking a buy. This is a one ratio 4.5. It's not bad. Risking to 15 pips, it's not still bad. And whichever, if we get this opportunity, we'll kickstart our week already in profits as usual. But for now, I'm not doing anything. I've not taken any trade. I'm still chilling. I'm waiting for the markets to just come to me. And guess what? We don't chase the market here. We wait for the markets to come to us. Am I correct? So what other pair would you guys want me to analyze for you? Just put it in the chat box. Put it in the chat box so we'll be sure. USD CHF. All right, let's get to it. USD CHF. All right, so USD CHF. Let's go down to the weekly. Normally, I want to go down to the monthly, depending if I want to swing the trade, but let's start with the weekly. So, okay. Now, you guys remember I analyzed this guy one time like that last week. I said, I'm expecting price to take out the daily low, come into this region and buy, right? I'm expecting price to deliver into this point. So now what are we seeing here? Let me see. Let me take out these charts. Let me take out these guys for a bit. Right? I want to take them out. So okay. So now this is the weekly time frame. Let's mark out our guys. I will have to take this one out also. Now price has been compressing. You can see how price has just been compressing around there. This point now. See how price has just been compressing. From dash line, okay? See how price has been compressing here. So at this point, let me just map out our weekly low. Our weekly low, right? And we'll map this one out as our weekly high. I don't want to go too deep into it. So let's just, for time's sake, and also we do other things. Okay, so weekly high. All right. So now we've mapped it out. What are we saying? Now we can see that price, if you shrink it to the lower time frame, we'll see a break of structure here. We'll see a break of structure here. Take it down. I'll still map it out. I'll still go down to the lower time frame, but I want to just map it out from here. So now let's go down to the daily. This is a daily. See how price is still compressing. Now we'll map this one out. We'll map this region out as our weekly, as our daily low. and nothing too serious, we'll see our daily high, right? Our daily high somewhere around here. Nothing serious is happening. It's getting more interesting for me. It's getting more interesting for me. Now we can see how price is uh, is showing us different things. Now, what do I expect here? I want to see price sell off for a bit, buy. This is what I'm expecting, right? This is what I'm expecting. I want to see price sell off for a bit, then buy. So let's go down to the 30 minutes. Let's see how price is delivering. Okay. At this point, we can see that price is already declining, but it's not yet, it's no much confirmation yet. So I can't take this trade. I won't advise anybody to take it yet, but I'll wait for different confluence to meet before I take the trade. But for now, this is what I'm expecting. Sell off for a bit and buy. Yes. So did I say Euro GBP? That what I saw. Let me see. Euro GBP. Okay. Euro GBP. Let's go down to the weekly again. Let's go down to the weekly. Okay. So this guy has been giving me so much that I've been seeing a lot of things that is interesting here. So for now, this will be our weekly high. We'll maintain this weekly low. So we've mapped it out. Let's go down to the daily. So now what we're expecting. For me, to be very sincere, I want to see this guy do this and start forming something like this. You get. So that's what I'm expecting. I want to see price take out this daily low completely. You guys can see a daily low here, right? You guys can see a daily low here. I want to see price take out this daily low first. I want to see price take out the daily low. I want to clear my chart so it's clean. So I want to see price take out this daily low first before it continues buying. And then, but for overall, we're bearish on this guy. Overall, we're bearish. Yes, overall, we're bearish. So if we get to this point, we might continue selling to take out this weekly low. First target, daily low. Next target, weekly low. What other pair? What other pair am I seeing here? NZDJPY. NZDJPY. Okay. Okay. Are you guys following me? If you guys are following me, if you guys are understanding what I'm saying, just help me indicate in the chat box so I'll be sure everybody's hearing me audibly and everybody's following me. I like to carry everybody along when I'm teaching and all. So, okay, fine, perfect, yeah, perfect. All right, so, perfect. Okay, so now we're going to go down to, let me take out these guys, please. I like my chart to be clean. So, okay, well, Echo, what am I expecting? This guy is just playing with people's emotions. New Zealand JPY is playing with people's emotions. But if you look at it very well, you see that price at some point, you guys will see that price around here. There's a supply around here, right? There's a supply around here, which I'm interested in, which market has tapped into several times. So now, let me see. Okay. Oh God, sorry. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So what am I expecting right now? A little decline for a bit. Price has already been hesitating around this place. So I'm expecting to see, this is what I'm expecting to see. Let me show you guys. like this, like this, and like this, and like this. Now, currently, this is what is forming here at this point. We've had this spike, we've had this drawdown here, which is this, we've had this spike here, and now we want to start seeing a decline. Simple thing. Let's go down to the daily. So we'll see how prices is rejecting off around this region, around this supply zone, right? You guys can also see around this place, you can see there's another supply and another block, three confluences here, supply, order block, and a fair value gap around here. I'm interested in the fair value gap that was filled. Fair value gap, price is already trading around the fair value gap, right? And I want to see price continue rejecting. Yes, I want to see price reject. Now, price is trying to consolidate for a bit, and that's because there's a change of character that is about to occur. The change of character is about to occur. That's why we're having this consolidation. Now, look at it very well. You see how price is delaying around here. Same price has done this, price has done this, price has done this, and now you get like this. That's what I'm expecting. Around this point, price gave us a change of character. It's still, yeah, that's still, you're correct, you're correct. So I'm expecting price to continue selling off, to be very sincere. I'm expecting price to start selling off. So what do I want to do at this point? I'm interested in this guy. I'm interested in this guy. I'm interested in it, to be sincere. We'll see, what can we see here? Those of you following me, we'll see an equal high. I'm interested. Now, whether I can get to 19.250, 91.250, 91.250, is that what you're saying? I'm not expecting a buy. I don't think. If price we want to do anything, it's already showing me a clear sell. It's already showing me a clear sell, right? It's showing me a clear sell. So I'm expecting more of sells than buys. At this point, price might just do something like this. If I thought there will be a buy, come back to this point, you get, then continue selling. But then it is very rare to see this kind of thing. It might not happen. It's more bearish than bullish. It's more bearish than bullish. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. Let's see. Price is actually surging down with speed. Okay, so now what do we expect here? Now we might see price do this. Right? Come back into this point, and this is what I'll be expecting short term then. Since we've missed it, I want to see more of this actually. You get, this is what I'm expecting more. Let me jot this down. Let me put it on my watch list. Let me put it on my watch list. Okay. So NG on my watch list. So what would I pay? What would I pay? What would I pay? GJ. Let's quickly rush GJ so this live session doesn't get boring. It's never boring with you guys, obviously, but don't want it to get boring. I want everybody to go back to what they want to do. Main. Same thing, GJ is showing us the same bearish move, showing us the same bearish pattern on the lower time frame. On the lower time frame, this guy has oversold. He has overbought. He bought to this point. For those of you that use indicators, I guess if you check your RSI, I don't use indicators. Now, doesn't mean indicators don't work, but it doesn't work for me. I don't know how to use them. So I'm not against you people using indicators. But for me, I would say this guy has overbought, and now the market needs to breathe. Market needs to breathe, actually. So for now, nothing is happening here. just more of sales, but I'm not seeing an opportunity, trade opportunity on this guy yet. I'm not seeing a trade opportunity here. So guys, do you guys have any question? Do you guys have anything to say? Questions, anything? Okay, let me see. Everybody, oh yeah. Those of you here, oh yeah, let me see. Turn on your cameras. Let me start seeing you guys. I've missed you guys so much. I've missed you guys. And yeah, my background is a little bit different. That's because I've changed my environment. Changed my environment a little bit. I say, I've been traveling here and there. So let me change the environment and relax for a bit. So let me change my environment and let me rest for a bit. So my environment, this is the guy behind Trade by Edge. I'm not a scammer. That's why I always like to come out live. So you guys see my face and you guys know I'm not a scammer. And whatever trade I put out there, it's for transparency's sake and not to show off. Whatever thing I put out there is for transparency, actually, not for show off. So yeah, this is actually the face. This is the face. Sorry, I'm looking like this, but this is the face behind Trade by Edge, right? So, more fair. No, I didn't say I'm a beast. So yeah, you guys, thank you guys. Now, this live session will not be complete if I don't start by giving you guys a shout out. I mean, my guys, you guys are the real guys, like for real. So I'll start by saying, giving my shout out to Ola. Ola, it's been a while. How have you been? Like, thanks for coming. Happy New Year. This year, we're going to milk this market and we're going to kill the market. And the market will not kill us. So long we're still in Trade by Edge, the market will not kill us. We'll be here. We're active. I want to give a shout out to Ola. I want to give a shout out to Kenny's. I want to give a shout out to Desire, my real G. I want to give a shout out to Famu Yede. Please, I'm sorry, don't come with cutlass for me. Don't come with cutlass, please. Don't come with cutlass. But Famu Yede, am I pronouncing it well? If I'm pronouncing it well, thank God. If I'm not pronouncing it well, I'm sorry. Favor Young. Favor Young, one of my biggest investments. Favor Young, one of my biggest investments. I see you, man. Shout out to who do I have here? Mofe Toluolua, Abi. Man, you guys are the real G's for it. I'm not gonna lie. And to those that joined and left, in case if you're watching this video, I'm giving you guys shout out. Even if we're just two on this live session, I'll always give a shout out because you guys, it's not easy to take out time and come and watch this boy with big nose. It's not easy to come and watch this boy with big nose, come and cap plenty on this internet and just come and send signals to you guys. So it's actually fun to see you guys. Happy New Year to everybody. This year, let's make it. Last year we made some millionaires. This year I want to make more millionaires. And I want to, as I'm counting foreign currency, I want you guys to be counting with me. I want a lot of cash out. I want to see a lot of withdrawals from my team. I want to see a lot of withdrawals. I want to see a lot of people withdraw and pass a lot of prop firms under Trade by Edge. Let's make this community boom global. They go year word this year. They go year word. Our team for this year is other people in Nigeria are saying no grief for anybody, but this year our team for this year is then go year word. Then go year word. In fact, let me start seeing you guys type then go year word on this live session. Let me see you guys type this year then go year word. Let me see people type then go year word on this live on the chat box. Then go year word. Our own team for this year is then go year word. Not no grief for anybody. Then go year word. So actually, it's actually fun to see you guys here. We catch crews, we get serious, and yeah. So without wasting much of you guys' time, thanks to everybody that joined. I really appreciate, and I want to say, see you guys in our next live session. And yeah, mentorship is open to new members and new students. Those that want to join, feel free to slide into my DM. I'll reply the messages I can reply, and yes, my assistants will help you the rest. but I will always give you guys attention. This one, no forming. We're here. I'm here to see everybody go. And yeah, for the signal, for now, I'm going to give a discount, and that's the discount I use on the chat I sent out on the channel. You guys, this year we will not. In fact, they're going really hear what this year. I want to see withdrawals. So without wasting much of you guys' time, so you guys already know, Echo is active. Take care, guys. See you guys next week. See you guys on Friday. The same time, New Year session. Peace out.